Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Erin. I am coming to you today with my Hobonichi 2020 Part 1 video. So, I placed my Hobonichi order and it actually came in two of the big green boxes, all in one big white wrapping. I want to go through and show you everything that I got and if I would purchase it again or not. So if you're interested in my take on the Hobonichi 2020 lineup, stay tuned. So what I am going to do, because I hate that sound in videos of the unwrapping of everything. So what I was thinking I would do is first just kind of show everybody what was in the box, why I bought it, and then off camera I am going to take everything out of the cellophane stuff and give you my opinion on it. So a lot of plastic, so I'm apologizing for the glare of the lights. Let's see if I adjust that light a little bit. Oh, now you can see the mess on my desk. All right, so first up, the freebies. I ordered two planners that qualified for the free playing cards and the free pens. So, yep, that's what that is. Next up is the Hobonichi 2020 Cousin, which my understanding from some of the other videos I've seen, it's a little bit different inside this year. So I'm anxious to get in it and take a look. Also, another A5 notebook. A new cover on cover, the A5 pockets, I got a hair on that one, a Weeks cover, a Hobonichi Weeks. This is not the Mega. This is the pink Nuance. I love the color of this pink. It's gorgeous. It's soft. It's beautiful. You can kind of see I already opened it, because I had seen a couple of other videos or some remarks made when people had gotten this planner. So I have some feels about it, and we'll go over how I feel, because to be honest, that's something I probably won't buy again. Not this one. And then the Marshmallow cover for the A5. A 5-year journal, which I'm really excited about this one. I did attempt to put it into a couple of different covers, so I'll give you my take on that. Two things of stickies, some little mini notepads, the 2020 companion, some sticker sheets. So I got the brights and the pastels on the transparent dots. I got the bubbles, the speech bubbles. I got another 2 sets, one for each of my planners, of the dots. The A6, A6. I need more coffee this morning. The A6 envelope folders. And then I got 2 sets of the pocket folders. So I got one made out of craft paper and one that was not labeled craft paper. The A5 notebook, and then I got 3 cool tools that I'm really anxious to try. So I got the perforation tool, I got the top sheet cutter, and then I needed a new craft knife, and this one looks really cool because it also has a bone score on it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna pour some more coffee because apparently I need it, and I'm gonna take all of this stuff out of its packages and kind of sit down. Look, my coffee ring is on my desk, and talk to y'all about what I think about it and how I feel about it, and is it worth the money, and should you get it, or is it maybe something that looks cool but yeah, just isn't cool. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm so stinking excited. Okay, so everything's out of the containers. I have not taken a look inside the notebook for 2020. Let's start with, I'm gonna move these over on the floor because my desk is a hot mess. So the free playing cards, it's what everybody has seen They'll make cute decorations. My understanding, it's a kind of like a word game. So you're supposed to lay a card that starts a sentence or tells a story or something like that. And then the next player lays down their card, and the one to run out of cards first is the winner. It's all in Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I don't read Japanese, but they are cute and they're very small. They could probably be used as bookmarks. You could use them as decoration. You know, there are lots of other things that you could repurpose them for, or you could give them as a gift. So, as always, the Hobonichi pen is an extremely fine tip. Probably not as fine as last year's. That pen actually does not write. Yeah, last year's pen looks to be a little bit of a thinner point to me. I'll have to use it in the book. Now, the good news is I've really never had issues with this pen. Yeah, the tip's thinner in last year's pen. I've never had issues with this pen in my Hobonichi, the one that they send with it. I mean, if you think about it logically, it wouldn't do them a lot of good to send a pen that's not going to highlight their notebooks to the best of their ability. It is bright red in comparison to last year's. It's just not my color this year, but I like red. So, and I'm going to keep the pen and I'm going to use it. So those are the freebies. Let's start with two items that I'm really rather disappointed with and that I would not order again if given the opportunity to get. So, the Nuance Pink Weeks. I love my weeks. I actually need 2 of them this year. I'm going to use a Weeks Mega as kind of my weekly tracking, weekly, you know, catch-all kind of thing that will go in this planner. I have an 18-month tracking notebook that I got from Lights Planner Action that it just has, you know, that kind of stuff in it. So that's going to be my main weeks that I use is the Mega. This one is not a Mega, and of course it comes with the normal things that we get, the pocket, the pretty pull-out, and then the follow us on YouTube, Instagram, whatever card this is in Japanese. Beautiful color. It feels really great. It fits well into the week's cover on cover. I had no issues getting it into a cover on cover. Now, here's my issue, and I'm going to be using this as a gym companion for fitness tracking. I'm going to use it to track my workouts, track measurements, track just, you know, did the workout burn? Am I hurting? Do I feel better? Did I have more energy? It's strictly going to be just gym related notebook. Not a lot of pretty stickers in it. Here's my issue. When you open it up, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. That's just disappointing to me because, you know, all of the other Hobonichis, you just pop it open and it lays flat. Well, I got a bunch of stuff in the back of that one, so it's not, but it lays open and it doesn't fight with you closing. So if you are needing a companion that is going to lay flat, this probably isn't it for you. It has like it almost feels like neoprene, but it's really soft. It feels like if you got water droplets on it, it would probably show. I know there were concerns about it fitting in the cover on cover. It does fit, and I didn't do this correctly. It does fit in the cover on cover, and that's not an issue. I mean, I'm gonna use it unless it just absolutely starts driving me crazy, and then I'll end up getting something that doesn't drive me crazy for, you know, coming open, but I'm just disappointed that it doesn't lay flat because it's such a beautiful, beautiful pink. when all the other notebooks, you just open them up. Look, as I say that, they don't do it. You open them and they lay flat. You know, it's just disappointing. So, beautiful color. You know, if you're writing something in it that you don't need the book to stay flat open, like even pressing on it helps a little bit, but honestly, not a whole lot. So, disappointment. Beautiful color, not very functional. So, that's that one. So, next up on my disappointment list are the speech bubbles. And this is probably disappointing on my part. I don't think I paid very much for this. It was like $1 or $2. It may have been like $2. You only get one sheet. That's my whole letdown with it. You only get one sheet. So just a heads up, you only get one sheet. They are that really nice paper thin, borderline see-through. I don't know if you can see exactly how thin they are. But yeah, you know, just one sheet. But they're cute. They feel nice. They feel like tissue paper almost. So really pretty. I'll use them. We'll get them to decorate. So those are my two. Okay, whatever. Probably won't get it again. But what everybody is interested in is the good stuff. The planners. So I am not going to do a traditional flip through. We all know, well, you may not know. I say we all know. We all don't know. Inside the box, you get some test pages that you can use as a pen test or whatever you need it to be for. And then you also get the instructions. Again, they're in Japanese. I don't know if it has an English version. It does not. None of it is in English. But I am going to be using this as a daily recap journal. Something that I can just go back and look at. So you get your yearly overview for each year. I tried to mark where the camera view is with my coffee and the yellow knife. So, but you have a page a day. And then you have here, so you have 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24 with a little bit of space. And then you have an extra page to journal on if you need to. Something I did notice right away that I did not notice in other videos is it has that yellowed paper to it that is in the weeks. So it's the same type of paper that's in the Hobonichi weeks. So if you don't like that paper, don't get the planner. Personally, the yellow really doesn't bother me that much. At first it did, but now it does not. So in the back, you have yearly recap pages. Then you have just an overall remembrance page, gifts given to or from, 16 addresses, and top 10 list for 4 years. And then it goes into, it looks like Japanese holidays maybe? Or the zodiac? No, I don't know. Oh, maybe it's the evolution. I don't know what this is. Again, it's in Japanese. I'll have to look it up. And then you have your personal page, planner belongs to, blah, blah, blah. If lost, please find. This does not fit in a traditional Hobonichi cover. And I knew that when I bought it. So my next hope was that my nice brown cover that I had my 2019 Hobonichi in would fit it. And it does not fit it. So I kind of came to the conclusion that I am going to have to get the Hobonichi cover for this book. And then when I was unboxing everything, I had a Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I have, and I need to clean this up. This is probably a 15-year-old, maybe longer. I don't know. I've had this forever. It is a notebook cover from Franklin Covey that held a spiral day on a page for her point of view. And you would put 6 months here and I'd put 6 months there and it would close. And I loved it. Well, I know because last year I was going to use this for my Hobonichi and it was too big. It was just a little too bulky. So I was thinking, what if I tried putting this in this one and see what happens? And guess what? It fits like a glove. So if you have an old Franklin Covey, her point of view cover, this works beautifully in it. And this is what I'm going to use to house it. And I have a nice pin loop that I know will hold a nice fountain pen. If it fattens up, you can put it out one. So this is what my 5-year journal will be in. I'll need to clean it up and probably just use my leather cleaner on it. But like I said, this is probably a 15-year-old Franklin Covey cover. So really excited about that. That one I'm like, yay! I'm like so excited. I really am. Okay, it is recording. I'm like, wait a minute. Those minutes aren't moving when I looked up. Oh, okay. So anyway, that's a really great thing for me. So next you have the 2020 Techo. And it came in the package again with the pretty cartoon that comes in it and the media card. And let's see how different it is. So same yearly overviews. You got your current year, last year, and next year. Again, I love this, especially when I was in retail management, because I could mark for 2019 when I had huge numbers that I made. So I know going into 2020 when I need to do that. And then I did a lot of forward planning. So you have your monthly index, 6 months to a page. You have your tasks at the top, your 3 priorities, and then 1 line per day. You can use this for a lot of things. I ended up in my 2019 kind of marking notes, like I did some genealogy research. So if you looked at this date, that's where the notes on that person was on that page. So, and I wish I could show it to you, but there's like lots of phone numbers in it and lots of account numbers. And this book, my intention is to really use it as my master planner, my household planner, and not try to use it as an everyday carry like I started out last year. So it has your overviews for your month, and you get December, and it should go through March. That's kind of their go-to of 2021, and it does. And then you get your weeks. This looks bluer to me than the 2019 one did. Let me see if I can come in and find a weeks page that's not wrote upon. I don't know, I guess they're the same. Yeah, they're the same. It just looked a little darker to me. So, nope, same. Oh, you know what it is that I'm noticing? The 5 starts here where the 5 started there. And the 4 a.m. comes down here. So it actually gives you 1, 2. Maybe the grid's bigger? because the 4 a.m. doesn't stop there. So I don't have, I don't know. I mean, you can see it's a little bit different, but it looks like it's the same number of grid lines. So that would be 48. Ah, they just shifted it up. 2. That's what they did. So it is the same size. They just shifted that all up. Okay, that works. Works for me. All right, that's one of the differences in it. You have your turning the page to a new year at the end. You go into your dailies. They left this page blank again. I kind of liked the lined one, but it's blank like last year. And you still have your color-coded months. And the grid for the month corresponds with the color of the tab. This is where I understand some differences come in. So you have your couple of few pages of notes, your timetables again, your graph again, your favorites again, and then you have a top 100 list, which I like that. And then, I don't know, Japanese stuff again. I'm going to have to put this in a translator and see what it all is. So, yay! And then, you know, I see a lot of videos, and it's so funny that a lot of people go, oh, this is a timetable. So I'm going to use it as an example really quick. I was born in 1971, and I am 49 years old. That's not right. Oh, that's because this is 2020. Yeah, I was born in 1971 and I am 49 years old. No, I'm 48 years old. That's not right. Okay, well, never mind. I don't know what the heck this is. I was thinking it had to do with your ages. Okay, I'm going to look this back up because I honestly thought that you would look at it and go, yeah, I have no flipping idea. Never mind. I'm not a smart cookie after all. Doggone it. Well, heck, I don't know what the heck that is. Never mind. More timetables. I think this is a conversion table. Addresses for 8 people. And then your personal notes page. And this is the number for the Hobonichi that was printed. So, yay, that's that. So, those are the 2 big ones for the planners. I don't want this video to be 9 hours long. Let's go into cover on cover. I love this Marshmallow. It almost feels like parachute material, like a vinyl. I had cloth covers last year, so it comes with the little card. It comes with the 2 bookmarks. And then the cover on cover just fits over it to protect it. And I went with a solid color this year instead of one of the fabric prints because I kind of got tired of looking at that fabric. And I was making those washi covers to go in it, and then it just was, I don't know. I just wasn't happy with the fabric one last year, and then I just pulled it out the other day, and I was like, oh, happy with it again. But I went into that leather one because it was just kind of sitting on my desk. Like I said, it became like just a household master journal. So that is that. But what I am planning on doing with this cover, and the reason I went with that this year was how cute would it be to every month just change out the planner a little bit by adding a bookmark or something, or adding the, you know, adding some flair to it. So I saw this card and I was like, that would be so pretty. My hair is just freaking everywhere today. To just slide in like that. And then I also kind of wanted that back cover because these notebooks, I believe, might fit. Nope, they don't fit. Well, I wanted the back part to be able to fit things in. And then you just take your planner, and mine will fit like this. And if you don't like looking at this, you can always put that. This is just the moleskin A5. So it just slips over it. And I was thinking I would just keep that purpley pink washi. I just bent the corner of it. New planners never stay new looking long, do they? Okay, it does fit. I'm like, wait a minute, hold your horses, it wasn't fitting. So I just thought that would be a really pretty color combination together. So that's what we're going with. All right, next up, notebooks didn't really change. The paper's white in them. They're about half the size of those. These notebooks do fit really nice in the moleskin cover in the leather one. When I put a clear cover on it, it was too much gap. So I have an A5 one in the moleskin. This is the sheepskin, the undyed sheepskin. So it picks up character marks and color. And this is just a notebook I'm using for pen tests and ink testing. So notebooks, no change in them. Grids, somebody had said the grid changed. The grid color does change. So a third of the book is in one color each. So you have those. So we've seen the notebooks. I'm not going to do a whole lot with that. Sticky paper dots. These I like. I wanted something I could throw with me. I add a lot of things in my B6. And I was thinking it would be cool to have double sticky sided tape. And I was thinking there was probably only 1 or 2 sheets of it. But this is a really great value. It was only a few dollars. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets of it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 per sheet. So that's a really great value. It fits in the pockets of a lot of planners. Let me move that email address out of the way so nobody sees it. But I was thinking it would be great just to move things in. And they are made to fit in a standard credit card pocket. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with that. Next up, the 2 notebooks. You get one unlined and one lined. And again, they are made to fit in the pockets. It does not fit in that pocket. Liar, liar, pants on fire. So, but it's made to fit, and if you needed a quick scratch note or needed to leave somebody a note, and it's not the Tomoe River paper. It almost feels like a hammer meal. It's really soft, really silky. It doesn't, maybe it is no, it's not Tomoe. Anyway, it's just a really nice, slick notebook. So you can put those in there. That's a thumbs up. I like little notebooks. The dots, these are a really great value. You get 260 dots, and they're made to fit in the Hobonichi planners. So they're dots. I mean, what can you say about dots? But, you know, they're dots. So this is a good value. These are really cool. A lot of people have mixed feelings about these. They are paper thin. You have to pick it up from the side where the arrow is. My challenge is always just picking up one. I always feel like I pick up more than one, which I think I did. Because I did. I picked up several. They are paper. Yeah, it's paper and it's paper thin. Duh. But they're just little, like you can literally almost see through them. So you can use them to highlight, you can use them for quick notes. And this card folds, again, it's made to fit in the pocket of the Hobonichi. And you can use these on your monthly spreads. The dailies, weeklies, they're made to fit the planners. So they're dots. I mean, what can you say about dots? These are a first time for me. I like these. They're actually pretty well made. And you can just slip, you know, small sticker sheets in there just to protect them. There's a design on one side and a design on the other side. That was kind of cool. I did not realize that the design was on both sides. So those are cool. And then there's this one. So 3 of those came in. That's really a good value. These I like, but yeah, I probably won't buy them again. I like these little envelopes because I can put like stamps in it. They don't really seal. They're made to like seal with a dot. But they're just like great little things to, you know, stamps, a $2 bill, that weird stuff. The thing is, I don't know which one of them was the craft paper. Maybe this is the craft paper and this is the tissue paper. They feel very similar. And they're the same size, but I don't know. They were just cool. Yeah, that was an impulse buy. And then the A5 pockets, just like the little ones that I showed you. So that's kind of cool. Now, this is what I'm excited about. Oh, and then the 2020 weekly supplement. I think this is the same. I don't think there were any changes to it. 6 to 3. I don't really see any changes to it. This is really great. I use it with my B6. I just started using it. I don't have a place other than like a general dump for my future planning. I have like one page in my B6 that says like December. Well, I like this because I can go in and do a little bit more firm planning with it. And I have the Hobonichi notebook in the back for some quick notes. And it usually fits right here. I was using it this morning, so I usually just ollie it kind of like that. And then I have my Omni notebook and I have my week. So these little supplements are really cool. If you use the A6 and you need like a weekly, it's there. And then these are just some Once More with Love. They're a free download in her Facebook group, and I just made them smaller and put them on this. And then I realized that one side of them were backwards. And then I just put box tape over them and ran them through my silhouette. And then that gave them a little bit of a lamination so they don't tear up as much. And this is what I'm going to use in the 2020, or these little ones. But what I'm going to do is one side will have the month and one side will have the Untitled. Because if not, then you get November that way, but then November that way. Yeah, it just didn't line up well. So anyway, you can get tabs. A lot of companies are making tabs for them. You can also get small tabs from the Hobonichi store, which the wave tabs are great. I highly recommend wave tabs. I have them in my cousin, and I'll probably order some more when I do my November 1st order. But yep, so that's the 2020. What else do I have? Oh, y'all, these are so flippin' cool. Okay, where did I put that little A6 notebook I was cutting stuff out of? I had a small, I put it down here so I could show you how to use it. Doggone it, Erin Kane. Okay, so these are so cool. So this is a top page cutter, and it has directions on the back of it, but they're in Japanese. So I had to kind of just go, okay, this is the way they're holding it, and play with it a little bit to figure out how to make it go. So this is just an old Stayology notebook. You have extra blades on this end, and it comes off and opens up. So you have plenty of blades with it. This is where you set your depth on it. And then it like clicks out. There it is. It clicks out just enough to cut through only the top page. And you lay it down. It doesn't have like a traditional pokey tip point. Where's that? There it is. It doesn't have a traditional pokey tip point on it. It has more of a flat. I didn't cut myself. Okay, that's kind of cool. I can't believe I just did that. Please don't do that at home, kids. So you lay it flat on the paper and you drag. And it cuts through just that top page and not that bottom page. So if you bullet journal or you're using, like I'm going to use the undated and I have a page in there and I don't want, sometimes if you rip the page out, you catch those strings and then the page on the other side will come out. So I've been having to kind of put a piece of tape down there or something to keep it from doing that. And this, you just lay it flat and you cut only the top. That is so cool. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't press hard enough. I didn't have it flat. So you gotta have it flat on the page for it to cut through the page. So that's kind of cool. So this was like $3, $4. It wasn't much. It was like maybe $5. I don't remember how much it was. I'll have to look it up. But this is flipping cool and I like this. This is awesome. All right. This is cool. So this is the perforator. And again, you just run it down the page. Look, I didn't run it all the way to the edge. Let me do it up here. So you want to do Dutch door. It's now perforated. Which my lines aren't straight, y'all, because I'm not using a ruler. Hold on, let me make it straight so it'll tear better. But that is awesomeness, awesome sauce, and it doesn't go through to the next page. So that is like super, super, super cool beans. Like cool beans. I'm so excited about these. Okay, so that is cool. Love it. So again, it was under $5. Now, this looks sharp. It has an itty bitty baby head on it. It did not come in it. And it came with 4 or 5 blades in here. Well, maybe 6, 7. I don't know. It came with plenty of extra little blades. Look, I'm not under the camera. And you load it just like you would a traditional X-Acto. And this was made to just really get in there and fine point precision cut along edges. It's really, really little. And if I just cut my desk, I'm going to scream at myself. And I put almost no pressure on that. But it's made to, like, precision cut. And I mainly got it because my X-Acto blade is almost, I don't know, I just am fascinated with this stuff. That's why I got it. It's cool, though. And then it has a little bitty miniature, like, score on this side. Or like a little miniature bone knife almost. So that's kind of cool. But it's the shape and the size of a pencil. Like, I feel like I could almost just write my name with it. But anyway, yeah. So I figured I could use it, I don't know what for. I just thought it was cool. So, yep, that's why I bought it. So, 2 items on my shipment were a knot. The rest of my items were a woohoo, yay! So, what did you guys get for 2020? What are your plans for your 2020 planning? And if you ordered from Hobonichi, Were you just really excited about the items that you got, or were they kind of, you know, Anyway, I do have another shipment coming. I got the shipping notice today on it. It has some more little small accessories in it, some notebooks, and the Weeks Mega in the shell pink. That's coming. And then November 1st, I'm also going to do an order for the undated A6. And then as those boxes come in, I'll do probably not as detailed an unboxing because some of it's just repeats of things that I purchased. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Sorry it was so long, a lot of material. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I really don't care. You know, I do it for fun. I'm not a professional YouTuber. It's just me and my messy desk having some fun. But anyway, if you have any questions about anything, please let me know. I will include the Amazon links on where I got these leather planners from. That's really it. Everything else came from the Hobonichi store, guys. And I'll include a link to the Hobonichi website. I do recommend placing a good size order if you're going to order because shipping's a little bit high. And when I get all of these things set up, I will be back with a setup video on it. So until next time, remember, we all got a plan. We just all do it a little bit differently. Thanks for watching.